Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
A.J. Pollock makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Jake Lamb will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and they started this series off with a blowout in Game 1, so you can maybe use that old tired phrase, firing on all cylinders right now, because they're getting contributions from everybody on the roster.
Harvey pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fifth,
Brendan Drury will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. The pitcher, Matt Harvey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
One there.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball is butted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Curtis Granderson will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing.
Just checking.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. EK, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. So now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand one, but they still lead it 3-2. David Peralta is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Harvey gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
First baseman number 44.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And if you're looking for round numbers, that's strikeout number 100 for him now on the season. Now, that's a number that I know he would like to cut down on, but sometimes you just got to take the good with the bad.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still a 3-2 ball game. Wilmer Flores digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
There's one.
He's safe. Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock moves over. He's got it, and there are two down now. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The first baseman, number 21,
Lucas Duda stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And that misses inside 1-0. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Chris Owings is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5.
Center fielder
A.J. Pollock will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Cespedes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
44, Paul.
So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. High and deep to left center field. Granderson going back, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Number 31 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for two on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. He's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
Brandon Drury will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Curtis Granderson will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way, go ahead and do it.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Peralta. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman,
Wilmer Flores will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. As we check out the top nets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and that's knocked down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Peralta. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Travis Garneau digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth.
Couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
The short hit hard. Owings is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message. Number 17 will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the Mets, number 17.
Chris Owings steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress.
Now batting.
Number 17 will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Yoenis Cespedes strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Striding into the box, Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Archie Bradley will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Curtis Granderson digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And the runner back easily.
Just keeping an eye on it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. You got the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third base. And now you've got all sorts of ways to get him in and grab a late lead.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Your job right here on the mound, you got to think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Yoenis Cespedes stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
0-1, here it comes. Hot shot to third. He's got it. To second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Josh Egan will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Yasmani Tomas stands into the box. Could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
Yasmani Tomas.
To short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 2.
Jeff Mathis will step in. A ground out victim his last time. From the stretch. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Nick Ahmed will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Nick Ahmed.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Diamond. Ruby De La Rosa will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Jay Booth is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. He's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As this is on the ground, softly towards first. To the bag with it is Goldschmidt to record the out.
The first baseman, number 21.
Into the box, Lucas Duda. He singled his last time up. throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This is pulled into right. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free base. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting them 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1.
The right fielder, number 6.
David Peralta will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Reyes scoops it up on to first, and there are 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Oh, man, these are outs that you have to count on getting. You already guessed right, and you pitched out. And even just an average throw at this point is going to nail him at second base. But you can see here, this one's off to the left side of the bag. And by the time he reels it in, that runner's able to slide in there safely.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Weakly hit towards first. Duda is up with it, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Jose Reyes steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. De La Rosa into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, not necessarily the pitch you'd expect on 3-2, but maybe that's what makes it effective. You see, they challenged him up in the zone that time, and if you're expecting something at the knees, it's tough to go up and get that.
Into the box now, number 2. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading careful. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole. Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here.
Your attention, please.
Brandon Nemeth will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. Ball in the gap here, it has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curtis Granderson stands in as he looks at a called strike. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Hansel Robles will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Hansel Robles.
Brandon Drury strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Brandon Drury.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The batter, shortstop, Chris Owings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Owings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Jeff Mathis digs in now after lining out in his last try. Gregor Blanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7, Gregor Blanco.
Now a pickoff play at second, but the runner's back easily. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. And all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Granderson is under it. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied 5-5. Gregor Blanco will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Wilmer Flores steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here. Chris Iannetta is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 8, Chris Iannetta.
Silvino Bracho will take over now to start the home 11th, knowing that just 1 would be the end of this ball game. Yoenis Cespedes strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ballgame. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Jay Bruce digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Lem is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Mets go down 1-2-3. This remains a 5-all ball game. Silvino Bracho will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Cespedes going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. That's the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there.
Pitching for the Mets.
Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. David Peralta is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four.
First baseman number 44.
He almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. You know, I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
No one out with a runner at second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runner's back.
Keeping him close.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's the third strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Drilled on the ground is short. To his left, Reyes. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman
Brandon Drury takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. And now, leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Fernando Rodney will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Grounded foul off to the right. Rodney comes set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
2 down.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, you see 94 on the previous pitch. Then he comes back with 81 here. What do you do?
Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Now in the box, Jose Reyes. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here 0-2. Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right.